I just watched The Suicide Squad. Aside from that, I'll probably ramble on about stuff like what people want in life, and all in all, you guys know what to expect. Aside from that, well, welcome, good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is part 127 of Let's Play the Binding of Isaac Ultra Impossible From Scratch Challenge. Now, sometimes I'll roll the dice like the rules of the challenge say, other times I do other stupid shit. You can see what stupid shit I plan to do. Now, beyond that, one thing I do wish to say is, like I said, I'll probably try to talk about the Suicide Squad movie while I play, but don't expect a truly in-depth review. I only watched the one time. It's not like I was taking notes. I was just sitting there enjoying the movie. I enjoyed the movie. Beyond that, saw a commercial. Jackassforever. Comes out, I think, September or October. It looks fun. It looks interesting. You see Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Bam Margera, all those guys. So, I'm looking forward to that. Beyond that, as far as us as people, simple thing is this. What everybody wants in life, or at least my perspective, I mean, there are about 9 billion of us on this planet, so I'd expect a lot of other people might have different values than me. I mean, it would make sense. I'm a weird-ass motherfucker, and, well, I'm not normal. But I'd say at the end of the day, at least my experience of my personal life, I kind of feel most people just want somebody who loves and accepts them and sees value in them as who they are. People want to feel like they're irreplaceable. Last thing anybody wants is to feel like they're disposable. I think that's, at least in some manner, is what drives everybody. Though other people might have different percentage of how much that's part of them or not, but yeah. And a lot of times, especially if we're different societies, different countries, I mean, a lot of places in the world or people you're around are be drastically different. And heck, there are people down the block who basically live in a different world than me. And not even because of my own condition of me being who I am. I mean, everyone's got all these sort of crazy shit going on that everyone's got a very different situation. And of course, there might be some people out there that really don't give a shit at all about being accepted or all that shit, and there are others that care a lot. But I feel it matters to everyone at least a small bit. And those that it doesn't, well, there's probably some reason why. And of course, those that it matters more, there's probably a reason why they're too. But, yeah. And I know me as a man, I was just like, I do what I can to at least be as strong physically and emotionally as I can. I feel a failure both ways, but hey, at least an effort is being put forth. Beyond that, I suppose sometimes maybe I could be an arrogant asshole, but at the end of the day, kind of feel that's the main thing when you look in society, that the only thing that would actually get anyone to actually care about you as a person. But that may just speak to me just being a confused ass bastard. Or just isolationism. One of those things. But I've carried on enough with this normally to start with that normal intro. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is the part that I already said. That's It's 1:27. Earlier today I made a video talking about my playlists. For some reason, half my playlists don't show up. So I made a new playlist. Part of that might be the fact that it's my 83rd playlist, so I may have gotten carried away making playlists. But I'm pretty sure there's people who made more playlists than me, and they don't have this issue. So I don't know what I screwed up, and I can't figure out how to fix that. But half my playlists don't show up. So I made a new playlist mentioning all my other playlists, so that if you have to, you could just type into the search bar the name of that playlist and my name, and you should be able to find it. But yeah, I don't know why my playlists don't show up. So if you are a viewer out there and you're looking at my channel, you're looking through my playlists, know that only half of my playlists are actually visible for some reason. Like when I try to scroll through my playlist, it just loops back to the beginning after going halfway through. So I don't know. But we're 6 minutes in. Everything seems recording fine. OBS. I just closed OBS over here, and I want to double check it. Seems fine. But yeah, we're gonna try the Lost on Greedier. We haven't even beat Greed mode with that, so let's move the mouse. I don't know if you guys can hear how this sounds on your end, but apparently my right headphone speaker doesn't work at all right now. And my left one is just a loud staticky noise. Oh my... Ah! Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I hope you can't. But I'm taking my headphones off because that actively hurts my ears. Hopefully, my headphones being fucked does not screw up. I don't know how Holy Man procs with you, man. You know what? I'm only gonna try till I die once. So this will probably be I was planning on like this being a super long part. Wait, I can do this. Yes! I hope the audio is actually recording. If not, well, you guys are probably enduring the pain that I was having from the static. But yeah. I'll say this. As a man, I do feel society puts a lot of pressure on us to actually be better than... Oh my god, I hate this fucking item. Why didn't you just try to reroll it? Because I hate it? That's not a fucking reason! Now you'll get to hear me click rapidly, because I don't like charge items. Yeah, well, it's not like I could have hit the button to go in early. I would have had to go through all these waves without. Yeah, so feel free to go deaf, everyone, apparently. I'll say this, like, as a man, granted it's probably somewhat influenced that I'm an ugly-ass bastard, so that may also be all the rejection too. But I'll say this, regardless if you're a man or a woman out there, being rejected thousands and thousands of times, I feel is not the greatest thing for the self-esteem. And I do feel like as a man in society, I feel like most of societies, along the idea that I need to be better than everyone else and I need to be the most arrogant and most assholest person ever, because that is the only way society will deem that my life has value, and is the only way anyone will actually care about me as a human being, or, you know, actually love me. Which, I mean, on its surface, when I say it that way, it sounds oh my god. Well, we're just gonna live here from now on this rock. I need to probably get off the rock, because I don't know what's gonna spawn next, and it might be flying. I they might be stuck on the rock, and guess what? Flying things move over rocks. Hey, what are you— oh god! No, no, no. I will live here. I will live here on this rock. But, yeah. And part of it is like, we as men will try to be more aggressive just because, well, we don't want anyone saying, oh, you're just a little bitch. You know, it's not good either. But at the end of the day, I think everyone just wants somebody to respect them, someone to actually care about them, to be nice to them, somebody to like them as a person in every way, whether it be being physically attractive or emotionally attractive. Now that being said, sometimes... oh, I'm just gonna live here. None of these things can fly. Just incredibly bored being on this rock. Can something go in my... be nice if I had more range. I'm just gonna live here. Because everything is an insta-death. I'm pretty sure I've already taken damage. I can't tell. I need to have some sort of like... I know that we at least have that numbers on the side letting me know what my chance is for different angel deals and stuff. At the same time... actually, it would be a good idea to take devil deals because, you know, just gonna live on this rock. It's lost. This thing's free. Guys. This... at least I can shoot through a rock. That marginally helps. On the one hand, I'm bored staying on this rock. On the other hand, I don't want to make all the time I've already spent on this rock worthless by moving off the rock. I will charge this and make my shot. I need the tears up thing. Why would we ever get chocolate milk? This is a terrible item. Okay, why don't you just... thank you. Kind of. But, yeah, like... because here's the thing. I mean, I know, like, sometimes women will say, oh, yeah, men should hold other men responsible, like they're toxic men. But here's the thing. I kind of feel like those are the men that all the women keep sleeping with. And I'm like... granted, I've been with some people, but considering most of my relationships have ended with, you know, being told I was too nice to them, and so they leave me for a guy who's fucking like 4 other women, I'm like, what? So I kind of feel like some amount of hypocrisy is happening, but then again, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm a fucking hypocrite, because, well, I'm stupid, so, just saying. And granted, I'd probably have better luck if I was actually better looking. At the same time, it's just, I know there's a lot of men out there who feel the way I do in regard that it feels kind of depressing to be told thousands of times that you are unattractive, or that you are... no. Well, yeah, but more verbally articulate than that. But it's just, it does hurt the self-esteem a lot to feel like you are not wanted. All of these poops could kill me. I don't know if I lost my holy mantle, but I definitely have it back now. Oh! I feel like I know about this fight already. It's like, you guys check out the video by Lunar D8? It's just him tapping the A button. incessantly. Now it's the B button. I saw that little poop run into the flaming poop. But I'll say this, like, we as men, one, we don't want to be called like we're a little bitch and we don't want to be looked down on, but and a lot of times, I mean, when I look in society, I mean, that's kind of how we're taught. You know, like, I have to be a certain way in order for anyone to actually, you know, value me. And plus, when you look at the way relationships are going, the way other people interact with each other, you learn two main things. One, if you aren't more aggressive, people are going to hurt you. And two, is that it's usually the people that are the most arrogant and the most asshole-ish that actually seem to have the more people that value them and treat them well and actually care about them. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying I even make sense of this. I'm just saying that's the perspective that makes the most sense from what I've seen in life. That a lot of people, even if they don't know it, are more of an arrogant or an asshole. Because at the end of the day, that's the way you usually get a better living situation in life. Namely, somebody that cares about you. This is awesome. We could win this. And if you guys are being, you know, the equivalent of epilepsy but for your ears because of my staticky headphones, I'm sorry. Yay! It's a fucking awesome item. I still regret the chocolate milk. And that's still gonna scare me in the future. But yeah, that's the thing. We kind of feel like, at the end of the day, what we want is people. Whether we're guys, girls, hell, a fucking sentient robot. You know, I kind of feel whatever... Damn it. I kind of feel like what everybody actually wants in life is just somebody that accepts them for who they are. Somebody who cares about them. Someone who doesn't just see them as a tool, or a punching bag, or an ATM, or a chauffeur, or a fucking sex toy. Somebody that values you as a person. Who, while they do appreciate other things that you may bring to the table, at the end of the day, I don't want any of these fucking items. At the end of the day, what we want is somebody... Oh my god, that's awesome. At the end of the day, what we want... I can't pick that up. Okay, first off, this is good. This is good. That's... I don't even know. Interesting. I at least have some sort of thing that can attack from off rocks. And I have a damage up, and I can make coins. This is a good run. Let's try to get whatever's in here. Especially since I have... Does that even do anything for me? You could have re-rolled it. I don't know. I'd rather just try it in case it does something. You could have bought that. No. I'm not getting that. You will literally get 1 trillion keys. I don't need 1 trillion keys. But no matter what, you need to buy more keys. At least like 5, right? 4. Well, if you buy 4 keys, the cost of that offsets that, and it still saves you 15 cents. Granted, you could have waited on that. I'm just saying. Now, granted, there's other people out there that maybe have different values. But I'll say this. I definitely want somebody who cares about me. Thank you, hungry soul. So many things that don't care about my flying. But I'll say this. Like, oh my god. Thank you, hungry souls. You are awesome. What is alive? What am I fighting? Oh god! But I'll say this, whether you're a man or a woman, I mean, we all just want somebody who actually accepts us for who and what we are. Hell, I think that's what the appeal of yanderes is to all the otakus out there. Like, I'll say this, the crazy murder shit is definitely terrible, and nobody likes that, and if you do, I'm worried about you. That being said, oh god. That being said, I think the main appeal, like why most people, well even the people that like the darker aspects of it, why the yandere stuff is so appealing to most people, is because most people that it would be appealing to are lonely ass motherfuckers, you know, like me. But then again, you know, if you guys were like, oh, I'm a lonely ass motherfucker too, I'm like, dude, you're fucking preaching to the choir. Granted, while I have had relationships, you know, I have been through a lot of rejection, a lot of time being single, and like I said, every relationship I ever had ended with me being cheated on, dumped, or both. And most of the times I got dumped, it was usually, oh, you're too nice, or there's this other guy. I'm like, that guy's already married. I'm like, apparently she doesn't care. But this could be very useful. Let's take the chance. Meat Cube helps a lot. And that is not the devil. Or two of diamonds save that. Ace of hearts, not in use. Interesting. I kind of want to be able to bring both devil cards, but could I stack them? Okay, let's pick that back up. I know this may be overkill, but since I plan to take the two... What's this? What does that do? I don't remember. I think it destroys some of my items for money, but I like my items. Well then, let's not use that then. Okay, that gave me some damage, so what if I do this? But here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure what I was talking about, but I'm just saying we all want somebody who accepts us and loves us, who, and like I said, granted it's not something as a man I should be proud of admitting. I mean, usually it's a kind of an embarrassing thing to admit, but I mean, I've had relationships that weren't emotionally or physically healthy. You know, I've been in relationships where the other partner was abusive. Then again, I've been in relationships where the other person was very nice, and no matter what, I'll say I've been with quite a few women I actually did love and would have been happy spending my life with. But like I said, I've had a lot of bad things too, and like I said, every relationship I've been in has ended with being dumped, cheated on, or both. And usually when I got dumped without cheating on it, usually I was just told, well, you're too nice to me, or I want someone who yells more, or I want someone who's more controlling. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I? So it's like, because I was actually cared about them, because they were a valuable part of my life, because I actually treated the person with respect, they didn't want to be with me anymore. I'm like, that doesn't make sense, and I'm confused. I mean, aside from that, most of the other time was the cheating on part, and well, when it came to that, I didn't want to be in a relationship. In that situation, sometimes they actually wanted to stay together, or after we broke up, they wanted to get back together, and I'm like, no, I'm not okay with that. I mean, on the one hand, part of me was like really lonely and wanted to take the person back. On the other hand, even in the healthy relationships that ended that way, I mean, like, you fucked another guy. Sometimes, you know, I caught, you know, that. I kind of feel some people in my situation would have murdered the people fucking your partner, but still, I'm not an aggressive person. Because, you know, Unless somebody is, trying to kill me or trying to kill or rape somebody else, I'll be violent then to protect them. And of course, sometimes I've been to a bar and some people decide to yell the N-word at other people, and I'm like, I kind of took that as something I don't really, I couldn't really control myself with that. But I mean, the police were involved at that point, so I mean, no one got hurt. But, I think I had a right to be angry about that. Granted, I'm not black, but I don't like when anyone mistreats anyone. I mean, I don't care what race anyone is. I don't care what gender anyone is. I don't care about anyone's gender identity, sexual orientation, what religion you are. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, all I care about is this. Are you hurting me? Are you hurting somebody else? Then your belief can be whatever you want it to be. I mean, as long as you're not hurting me or somebody else, I'm not going to try to hurt you. But I mean, if you're actively trying to hurt somebody else, I'm going to protect them. But I feel like people of all religions, all countries, all languages, all nationalities, and all political spectrums should be able to, get along and actually be kind to each other, respect each other's opinions. Now, of course, you can have a discussion where you don't agree with somebody. You can have friends who you don't share their beliefs with, whether it be political or religious. You can have a difference of beliefs about, okay, you believe in Allah, you believe in Jesus, you're a Jew who doesn't believe that Jesus is the Messiah, but you do believe in the same God. You're an atheist who doesn't believe in God, or anything else. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you're not actively, trying to hurt people or mistreat anyone, I mean, what's it matter? I'm not going to hate you because someone else tells me to hate you. I'm not going to hate you even if God tells me to. I mean, I'm one of those people that's had disagreements with preachers and pastors. I still respect them, but I'll disagree with them because at the end of the day, if my opinion differs, I'm going to speak up and I'm going to have a conversation with them. I'm still going to respect them and try to have a civil conversation, but I'm not going to hate somebody just because somebody tells me to. And even if that person's, a political person or a person with authority or power, even if it's a preacher, or even if it's God, granted, I believe in God, I respect God, I'm thankful for everything good in my life. But no matter who or what or anything, if they tell me to hate somebody, I'm not going to hate them, I'm not going to hurt them. Unless that person is actively actually interested in hurting me or hating me, I'm not going to do that. Granted, I suppose some of my issues, I could probably be considered a paranoid schizo at some points, but I mean, I really don't think that I'm that far with stuff, but at the same time, I do sometimes, emotionally will shift between being excessively lonely to feeling like everyone hates me and everyone wants me to die and everyone actively hates me. But that's an emotional issue on my part that I need to deal with, and I know the reasons, aside from, possibly genetics or some sort of chemical thing. There's also past experiences that perhaps, had, I always thought perhaps may had a role. It definitely had a fucking role. It definitely was a big fucking issue. Main point is this. At the very minimum, I am of no threat to anyone except maybe myself. I am somebody who, despite enjoying TV shows that are violent and stuff like Bruce Campbell and Hellraiser and Demonophobia, which I actually was the one who suggested that to DDR Maniac 007, I'm actually a pacifist at heart. I don't like the idea of violence. Granted, I have fought some people, but actually I fought a lot of people, but I've lost a lot of fights, namely because usually it involved me getting my ass kicked by 5 or more people in a fucking alley, On a side note, getting your head stomped on or getting slammed into a brick wall or being punched literally hundreds of times kind of fucking hurts. So, I mean, I have had experience of people who actually did hate me. It wasn't an issue on my part emotionally. It was an issue of people actively trying to, like, you know, kill me. And it's not even a figure of speech. It's as fucking literal as possible. But I'd say that's the issue of guys on our part. One, we feel we have to be as aggressive, arrogant, and asshole-ish as possible because, one, if you don't, you tend to be an easy target and people will go around spitting on you or throwing urine at you or throwing rocks at you or pushing you downstairs or slamming your face into a radiator. And, you know, those things hurt, physically and emotionally. And on the second hand is that, well, it seems if you're more of those traits, that you're more likely to have somebody like you and find you attractive. A lot of times, and I think there's other guys out there, I mean, I'm sure there's women out there that feel the same, but, like, as a man, I feel a lot of times that I don't feel like anybody finds me attractive. I don't feel like anybody sees any value in me. And then even if somebody does, I mean, at this point I kind of feel like everyone's just gonna decide I'm disposable, that I'm just a piece of garbage to be thrown away. And that's not a healthy way to look at life. But yeah, I'll try to finish what I'm saying here, but Jackass Forever, that's pretty cool. I know in a previous video I actually mentioned, like, hey, how's Bam Margera been doing? So, yeah, I get to see him again. That's cool. Not that I ever saw him in person, but you know, you guys know what I mean, in movie-wise. Beyond that, The Suicide Squad. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a good movie. It was funny, had some nice action. All in all, I thought it was entertaining. You know, there were laughs to be had. I did not find myself bored at all of it. So, yeah, I would recommend the movie The Suicide Squad, and I'm looking forward to Jackass Forever. And beyond that, the whole people thing is this. Like I said, I hope everybody out there gets along with each other, all you wonderful dice of all alignments. Because at the end of the day, all of us are pretty fucked up bastards. But at the end of the day, you know, there's some good in all of us. Just it's a question of if you choose to use that good in you or not. So, I think at the end, everyone just wants to feel like there's somebody that loves and cherishes you, and actually sees value in you, respects you, cares about you, and if given the opportunity to, you know, trade you for anything in the world, they would choose you. But like I said, I'm sure, regardless of where you are in the world, I think you guys could relate. Okay, so let's see. Yep, popping 2 devils does give us an added bonus. Granted, the first one gave us a +2 something, and this one is barely a 1, but I'll take it. Because I'll need every bit of damage to try to survive whatever's. Thank you, Hungry Souls! I don't know what I'm fighting wrath. What the fuck's up, King Bradley? Yes, that's a Full Metal Alchemist reference. And it's very interesting that I got Head of the Keeper. I also like the graphic of the coins. I still don't know why I got the fucking chocolate milk. That's just an item I don't really... You know, I'm pretty sure shits cannot fly, so just gonna hang out while my angry shits go fight the big shit. I'm glad that my little flaming buddies cannot explode the mushrooms that could be a toxic cloud. Let's time this. Nope, okay. I shot a little too early there, apparently. Yes. And? Oh god. I hate you. Why are you ever in this room? I do not appreciate your existence. Oh my god. Thank you. Honestly, reroll. Does also count as a range up. Interesting. Not an item I would normally choose to have. Would have been interesting if I had the counterfeit penny instead, or if I had utilized this item properly for that one chest, but it's fine. Okay, we'll save 2 of diamonds for... Depends on what's offered in the next floor. Though, with the chocolate milk, the possessed tiers actually have a pretty good visual. It looks different than normal, so the color... Let's check OBS. Oh, by the way, I definitely am a big fan of Peter Capaldi. Granted, he did not have a major role in the movie, but still, I actually did enjoy seeing him in the movie. Okay, a couple free bombs. That's very helpful. I will leave. Come back. I have flight. Plenty of keys for literally anything I could possibly ever want a key for. None of these things really appeal to me. The sack of sacks, maybe, actually. I have plenty of normal items. I don't know. I'm thinking that's not something I should do. Okay, that's significantly helps my tiers. This, I literally don't have. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I've got my headphones on, and whenever I hear, okay, now it's an sound. So hopefully that's not blindingly loud for you guys. I don't know if you guys hear it the way I hear it, but if you guys hear it the way I hear it, then it's literally I just heard the fucking noise from Saya no Yuta. Okay, so, the Bark of the Moon item is a terrible thing for us. But here's what's going to happen. I could save 2 of diamonds. I should have re-rolled the Bark of the Moon thing. Oh god! Well, we're fucked. That was not a good... Oh god. Thank you, hungry souls! No, 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 no. Lodian. Hungry souls saving my ass. You're running down. No, 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 No. Fuck! Okay, well that's that part. Hope everyone had a good day. I'm buying new headphones. Bye.